This is your boy Bob TV. I'm not gonna be on tonight. Dealing with some family COVID issues, which is ironically because today I was going to talk about COVID mandate, and similar to the Star of David for the Jew. And right now I can't talk about it because I got a personal COVID issue in my family. And let me say this, and I'll let you go because I got to deal with it. The topic of the day was the COVID, and I don't know what's this another issue with the Wi-Fi and how the mandate is authoritarian, is fascist, and it's a way, and it's even prophetic. It's right down the old tale of the mark of the beast. And I know that sounds crazy. I'm not talking about nobody putting no chip in you or nothing like that, you know. But if you read biblical studies after the rapture and people went through what they call the tribulation, the only way they can barter, the only way they can buy, sell, eat, clothe themselves is they had to show the mark. Some people say it's a chip, some people it's a literal mark, tattoo, whatever. What in the Bible is you had to show that you had this identification in order to do dot dot dot. Now I'm not going to talk about that now, but it's pretty similar to that. I'm thinking to myself, the city of New York has put a mandate that by September, and the governor, who's on his way out, and that's another topic I'm going to talk about too, is, what happened to a man being a man? I'm not mad at Governor Cuomo, for putting his arm around a person, or probably, if he tried to physically get involved with somebody and try to touch them in the wrong place or something like that, it's different. But, arm around the shoulder, kiss on the cheek, kiss on the forehead, man, most men gonna be in trouble. But anyway, let me get off that. Two subjects I'm going to talk about this week, and I'm going to make sure I talk about this week. Matter of fact, tomorrow I'm going to get it done. The assault on manhood. There's an assault on manhood, specifically black manhood. But a lot of these things are trickling down on any man. It's like you can't even be a freaking man no more. I can't even look up a woman up and down and check her out. But women can do it to us. But that's the topic we're going to talk about this week. But I wanted to talk about the mandate here in New York. You won't be able to go into public places. You won't be able to go into places where a lot of people buy, eat, just have a good time. You can't go to the movie theater. And I understand the reason why they probably would do that, because they really believe that in order to defeat this virus, everybody has to be vaccinated, and it's going to get rid of the virus. And it's not going to get rid of the virus. The virus is a living thing. It's already out there. It's already duplicated. There's one thing of catching a virus, and there's another thing of having a virus. Viruses are like bacteria. They can be inside. They can be what they call microbe. They can be internal, and they can be external. Somebody sneeze on your jacket. You got those germs on your jacket. Doesn't mean it got in you, but it can get in you just by you pulling off your jacket. So you are not going to defeat this thing. Yet they think in their mind they're going to be able to defeat this thing. No, you have to learn how to control this thing. just like he controlled any sickness and disease, any virus, any bacteria, any germs. You got to know how to put things in place that if you are infected, you have a tool to beat it. Not trying to eradicate this. Nobody's trying to eradicate the common. I mean, people are still trying to eradicate the common cold. So all of a sudden, you telling me you can eradicate this issue of COVID? Well, anyway, we're going to talk about that sometime tomorrow. But yeah, I got family members. Some of them been vaccinated. I just read Jesse Jackson and his wife vaccinated, but still got the virus and still is in the hospital. So they con us into getting this, thinking that we could never get it again. When they don't tell us, it's just a method of controlling the symptoms if you are infected. It doesn't get rid of Jack. You want to know what does get rid of Jack? Quercetin and zinc. They're probably going to strike this video down. 1,000 milligrams of quercetin and 50 milligrams of elemental zinc has been keeping me healthy for a long time. But I admitted to you that I got the vaccine because I wanted to go see my loved ones and love up on them, because you never know. Here today, gone today. You never know. So I tried to, before I got back to work, do a tour of loving on my family. And I did. And I got a chance to hug them and kiss them and love them. And, but I regret getting it. I really, really regret it. Me, I regret it. Can't take it back. Now they're talking about a third shot. And if it ain't going to be that, it's going to be a fourth. They're going to try to string this thing along to wring out so much money out of the federal government. The easiest way for these easiest way for these drug companies to make a bunch of money is not to ask you to pay for it, but to ask the government to pay for it through your tax dollars. The COVID vaccine is only free to you because you ain't have to spend out of your pocket, but it came out of your tax dollars through the COVID relief bill. So you paid for it. It just wasn't directly. And those who are anti-vax, you paid for it and it just wasn't directly. And look, I'm not anti-vax, but I can understand why you may be concerned about this. And then they're going to try to pressure the FDA to approve it. What is that going to do? Just because the FDA finally approve it don't mean that come on now. Come on. Convince a person above their will, they're the same opinion still. Just because you make it approved doesn't mean that I still trust you. I don't trust the FDA. I don't trust the federal government. I don't even trust myself sometimes. I have to lean on something a little bit bigger than me, and it definitely ain't the federal government. But like I told my family and friends, they're going to always come out with a different variant, because this is like the 6th variant since COVID came out. They're going to always come out with a variant, and they're always going to say it's more brutal. And they may tell you that this vaccine may not be good enough, that you're going to need one more boost to deal with this particular variant. And another variant going to come out, get another boost. Another variant going to go get another. Next thing you know, this thing is all into your system. No more. I'm done, son. I'm going back to what I was taking when COVID hit New York real bad, and you couldn't even sleep because all you heard was sirens going back and forth. Now, I've been a victim of this thing. I was given a treatment for this thing before they started even getting any ideas of what to do about this. There's a few doctors here in New York that was using the regimen and seeing massive results. And I've used that regimen, got massive results. No cure now. Understand this. These are not cures. There is no cure. To try to find a cure for this, There's no natural cure, and there's no natural way of destroying this. You just got to learn how to control it. And what they're more worried about is controlling you than controlling it. There's multiple ways to deal with this thing. There's multiple ways of actually destroying it in you. You can never destroy it outside of you because it's too far out and too far gone. But you can destroy it in you. You just gotta do it early. As soon as you find out about it, don't let them tell you to go home, sit, relax, and if it get worse, go to the hospital. That's how a lot of people died at the beginning. Thank God for my doctor and other doctors who say, nah, you ain't going out like that. I'm gonna give you, we deal with certain things in my country, different viruses, different bacterias infecting your body, and we do this to treat it. We do what they call battlefield medicine. And thanks to that doctor who gave me battlefield medicine, I'm still alive today. Still alive today. So those regiments are still out there. So I'm going to be, I can't tell you what to do, and they'll shut me down if I advise you. I'm not telling you what to do, but what I'm going to do with my family is what I did with myself. I gave them regiment that I was given, that you can get from any health food store. You want to know more about it, give it a chance. May or may not work for you, but it's better than them telling you stay home, don't do anything unless it get worse. You don't want it to get worse. So this is what you can do. Inbox me, and I'll give you the information from Eastern Medical College of Virginia. Inbox me at bobtvnyc@gmail.com, and I will send you documentation from the Eastern Medical College of Virginia and their studies and tests and protocol on this subject and how they treat their doctors and nurses with this regimen, kind of like a prophylactic. And I was using it before they came out with the vaccine as a prophylactic because I'm constantly in the subways, I'm constantly in the streets of New York, and you know how it is here. It get crowded, and you got fools that's going to take off their mask. It's a lot of things I got to cover concerning this. Wear the mask is fine. Yeah, wear the mask, but you can't have that thing on all day. You do understand that restricting, oxygen to your lungs don't help boost your immune system. Fresh air boosts your immune system. Fresh air strengthens your lungs. I'm gonna go. Look, I got a BitChute channel, and I was just told about another channel that it's a paid channel that I'm gonna invest in, and see if I can get up there. These channels, and and it's not a Rockfin thing. Everybody talking about Rockfin. That's great. I don't have no problem with Rockfin, but it's a channel called Brand New Tube. It's kind of like YouTube. Brand New Tube. So you got Brand New Tube, BitChute. They don't stifle. These people gonna stifle me. So this is off air. Go ahead and go to BitChute or go to Brand New Tube. They don't do it. It's not about advertisers. It's about you having the freedom to say whatever the heck you want to say and trusting that people will make a decision whether to take it into account or not, whether to believe it or not. Stop trying to be the believer of the people. This is what I'm talking about, man. Let people be people, okay? Let people be themselves. Stop trying to control. And in this situation concerning this mandate, I can't go get a bucket of chicken and sit down with my boys and eat some hot wings at at Buffalo Wild Wings unless I'm vaccinated. even if I got a mask on. Yet people are still catching the virus and they've been vaccinated. They're being hospitalized and they've been vaccinated. Why? Because the vaccine only deals with the symptoms mostly. It doesn't kill the virus. The virus eventually will die off on its own if the symptoms are lower. But how do you know that's going to be your case? But there are methods proven that if you take these regimens, it kills the virus. And I can inbox you. And these are medical studies. I didn't come up with this. Medical studies. NYU Langone, Eastern Medical College of Virginia, St. Francis, Northwell Hospital, all. I mean, I can go on and on. Yet they don't want to give you the information, but they want to profit off people getting sick and dying. And not on my watch. My family members, I already gave them the information. I told them to go get it right now. Go to GNC. I don't know, it's a storm brewing. It doesn't matter. The storm out there is not more important than the storm that's happening in your lungs if you don't get the treatment done. You want to get this thing taken care of within 5 days, 10 days at the most. But don't sit around listening to the freaking doctor telling you, oh, right now you show no symptoms and your oxygen level is pretty good. But if it get a little bit worse, always give me a call, man. If it get worse, I may not be able to make it to the phone to give you a call. So, folks, inbox me at Bob TV NYC. I'll send you the documentation PDF files. I don't want you to take my word for it. I know what I use. Matter of fact, I got a whole bunch of it up here. I got some supplements from and I got the stuff here, But I try to stay, with vitamins and supplements and things like that. I love my vitamin C in the powder form. Get some hot water, throw the vitamin C in it, drink it. I got my elderberry. I got my, I got my, you know, uh, vitamin D. Got plenty of vitamin D. I got the vitamin D chewables, which sometimes I have to watch myself eating this because you can have too much vitamin D. You can have too much zinc in your body. Zinc is very strong at killing viruses, bacterias. Zinc is powerful. The key is zinc need ionophore to get in your bloodstream. So they need something like low doses of HCQ or high dosage of quercetin or ECGG. Zinc ionophores open up the channel. It's basically like this. The zinc ionophore opens up the channel in the blood vessel where the zinc can go in and, like the SWAT team, corner the virus and either smoke out or choke them out. Either one. And it's, according to the studies at Eastern Medical College of Virginia, it's that simple. They put their people on a regimen of these things, and it works just like that. Quercetin kicks in the door. The zinc ionophore kicks in the door. Zinc goes in with guns a blazing, and what they say the virus does, it gets into the lungs and it try to barricade the door from anything coming in there to try to challenge them. And while the door is barricaded, it duplicates itself. It actually start the process of building an army in your lungs. And once that happens, ain't no calling no doctor. Somebody calling the hospital to come get you. Next thing you know, you're in ICU. Next thing you know, you're on a ventilator. And next thing you know, and it's too late to try to treat then, because ain't nothing going to help you except the miracle of God. You believe God. So, anyway, Guys, stay healthy. I'll never tell you that this vaccine, I mean, that this virus is fake. It's fake virus, fake virus. No. Fool, I had personal people died. Come my face with that, man. I'm going to go to jail because I'm going to punch you dead in your throat. People I know died. Personal loved ones of mine died. And I tried to get them to get the regimen that I had, and they doctors talked them out of it, which to me is a high crime and misdemeanor, and you should be put on trial. You're a traitor to your country, denying them health care. Just like those traitors that did the people at Tuskegee Institute. People gonna sit there and talk about they didn't shoot the virus and they didn't shoot the syphilis in them. Number one, you don't know what they did because you wasn't there. Number two, a lot of you people, a lot of us think, this person got, I saw, Joe Biden get the, this person get the vaccine. You don't know whether they got the vaccine or not. It could have been a placebo. You don't know it. Most of these tests and trials are the placebo version and then the real deal version. Stop. You don't know. You don't know if you got a placebo. And you walking around thinking that, oh, I'm good. I can take my mask off. I can do whatever I want to do. I got my 2 shots. I can go back into the club and get my freak on. I can go into the club. I can go back to the game. I can go back to the packed out music events. You thinking you got the vaccine when you don't know if they gave you the vaccine or a placebo. You don't know. You don't know. That's why I say always stay up on your game. I got the vaccine twice. I don't know if they actually shot that bull crap in me, whatever they put in me. Like I said, I regret it. I don't know if they gave me a placebo, but I decided to go back to my plan B. I hate taking supplements. I hate it because, you got to pop pills. I don't like popping pills. I don't like stuff, irritating my throat. I don't like that. And I wish they had the stuff in powder form where I could put in some Kool-Aid or whatever and drink it. No, no. Anyway, I said I was going to be up here short, and I got to get back to making sure they're taken care of. I'm going to take care of my peoples. And Vicky, make sure that you give our that regimen that I gave you. Don't let nobody talk them out of it. Because right now, the recipe they gave you is not a good one. Stay home until you get better. No, I'm not staying home. No, I'm gonna get better while I stay home. Because I ain't gonna sit here and listen to you fools. Because if it's you fools, that cause a lot of people to die. Thank you, Governor Cuomo. See, I'm not mad at Cuomo about the sexual allegations because he ain't personally did nothing to me, and none of those women said that he tried to grab him by the pee, grab him by the butt. Most of those women didn't say that, and you know, but he did do something stupid by putting COVID patients in facilities with the most vulnerable people to COVID. How dumb is that? And for that, he should be tried. He should go to prison for that. You know. But anyway, guys, I do this stuff. I talk about it. I risk getting pulled off. I risk going through what I go through because I love you. And just because my moniker is always Black First or B1, no, that's just a community issue. That's a community thing. I don't want nobody to get sick. I want everybody to get well and be prosperous in life and love their family and love one another. And I want you to stay healthy. And on that note, I'm Bobby Brown. I love you. I usually be on around this time, but everything is not going right now. I got this situation over here, and then I got this situation over here, and then to focus on my media business, I took a night job, and it's wearing me out, and so you know, I'm not at that level where I can have a bunch of patrons donate And to me, I don't want to be put in a position where I rely on that. Um, I want to be me, and I want to be able to talk to you from the heart. And that's that. So anyway, tonight, go to the Information Man show tonight. Go watch his show, support his show, and great topics. So go watch his show today. I'm also going to talk about the Tim Black debacle. Love my brother Tim Black. You got to understand people's passion and fire before you throw or before you let somebody else attack him or before you let him go. Okay? I know some of you are a little upset because of the things that you heard. And honestly speaking, a lot of things that you heard are things that we talk about here in the Black community, and a lot of people just don't understand it because they don't live in this community. Uh, but I don't 100% agree with nobody on YouTube. But I can find points where I can agree with them and try to make things happen on that end. You can agree with me all you want, but when you're sitting up there agreeing and calling and can't wait to sit with bigots and you not challenge their bigotry, then I got a problem with you too. I'm Bobby Brown. I love you. Talk to you tomorrow. I'm going to do some shows tomorrow. Okay. I promise you we'll talk about that. And I really, really want to learn how to do a call-in line because I want to hear your point of view on these topics. The Bobby Brown Show oftentimes is going to be topics of the day, and we're going to have people call because I want to hear people's point of view and not just my point of view. I'm not here to challenge you or debate you. I want to hear, try to see through your eyes and hear through your ears and understand what you're saying. I want you to be a safe zone where you can come and share your point of view without you worrying about somebody beating you upside the head for your point of view. Not that dude. Anyway, I love you. Talk to you later. If you want, like, share. I'm going to retitle this Get Out There and Get These People Some Help While They're at Home Infected. Don't wait, because you can't take the vaccine and you have it. That should be a clue. I can't take a vaccine and I got it. I got to wait till I don't have it in order to get the vaccine. How that don't even sound right. Hey, if it looked like a duck, quack like a duck, sound like a duck, walk like a duck, 9 times 10 it is a duck. And I just say, what the duck is going on around here? Go get them, inbox me, and I'll send you that sheet from Eastern Medical College of Virginia and get these people the help they need right away. Alternative medicine, alternative techniques is always out there. They can't endorse it, but they can endorse some pharmaceutical money grabbing drug company. They can endorse it, they can approve it, but you know, Father so and so in the Congo, who oftentimes get people with these sickness and disease, malaria, and he treats them and they get better. They ain't gonna endorse that. That's just stupid, man. Anyway, peace. I love you. Bye-bye. What's up, Luca? What's up, brother? I can't, I have to tip this in order to see who's on here. So, what's up, Donna? How you doing? It's like 30s Germany. May I see your papers, please? Yeah. It's just a new form of fascism. This is crazy. And people are not saying anything about it. Well, I'm not the one. I'm not the one. And people fear their jobs, losing their job. This is against Geneva codes. I'm going to show you documentation. You can't force medication on people, and you can't punish them because they don't have it. And telling somebody that they can lose their job is punishment. Telling them they can't go in the grocery store and buy your groceries is a punishment. People left their country to come here to get away from that stuff. Anyway, I'm out of here. Peace.